All right, so here we are, Easter Monday, and I still have 2 paintings left in my series, and, you know, the paint's not ready. The paint's not ready for me to put the image in, so I was hoping to have all the paintings done by Easter, or for Easter, and it's more important to me that they're done right than that they were done in that certain amount of time, and so it's just the 2 more left. And see, the series is pretty exciting. It'll be a total of 23 pieces when they're done, so I have 2 more to do. And during the season, also completed Susanna's Revenge, a photo documentary and exploration. So Omar and I worked on this together, and you know, he helped me actually take the photos. So, but this is a piece that I've been working on now for a couple years, and I'll read the back to you. So this is available. List price is $50. I think you might be able to get it for a little bit less than that on Amazon. I think I saw that they were running a special. But human form has served as inspiration to artists as long as humans have made art. Nothing in art is truly new. Artists explore the same themes over and over. The only thing that changes is the year and context of history. This collection of photos tells a universal story of the adventure of marriage and long-term love. What is Susanna's Revenge? The best revenge is living well. Concept aesthetics, some of the photos and editing of Susanna's Revenge are by Larissa. Omar captured many of the images and financed the work. Larissa and Omar Darug married July 22nd, 2000 in Auburn Hills, Michigan. And so then the notes inside the piece here. Susanna's Revenge is a modern-day artist book, self-published using CreateSpace.com. Photos and content by Larissa and Omar, unless otherwise noted. All featured watercolor paintings by Larissa. Photographed on site at Howard Creek Ranch Inn, Westport, California, and the Legion of Honor, San Francisco, California. All photos taken using Nexus 5X cell phones. No editing, Photoshop, artificial lighting, or special effects used unless otherwise noted. Hair by Glamorama Salon, Telegraph Avenue, Oakland, California. Nails by Elegant Nails, Piedmont Avenue, Oakland, California. Laser hair removal / bodyscaping by Laser Away, Walnut Creek. Special thanks to Google, Sunny and Sally, Oreo the cat, and the entire Howard Creek Ranch Inn family. Dedicated to marriage, a lifetime of love, and my mother. And then Oakland, California, Lent 2017, and my email address. So the piece starts with an image of an interpretation, an artist's interpretation of Susanna and the Elders, which is a story from the book of Daniel. And the story is about a woman who is, you know, known to be virtuous and sweet and nice, and comes from a good family and everything. And men in the community, or elders in the community, want to take her down and take her family down, and so they concoct this story where they come upon her at a private and vulnerable time when she's in the privacy of her garden, of her husband's garden, and is bathing, and she has sent her handmaids away, and because she's, you know, it would be like the equivalent of me taking a bath in my bathroom, right? But these two elders, they see her and they're like, oh, we have our chance now to destroy her and her family and her husband. And so they concoct this story that, you know, that she allowed them or invited them or enticed them to come have sex with her, when really they were just perverts, right? In the end of the story, she's found innocent, and this is one of these rare stories about women in the Bible where you can be like, feel vindicated as a woman, right? It's like, okay, but you know, that stuff happens in real life. It never changes the way people treat you after that. You know, when you're accused of doing something wrong, or when you're set up so that people can try to make you out to be somebody that's horrible, or you know, take advantage of you in some way, or just to make themselves feel better, or, you know, whatever the reasoning is, whether it's, you know, jealousy or lust or whatever the covetousness is, you know, it still goes on, and the damage that's done in that process to the person who's the target, you know, that never really goes away, right? The woman is left for the rest of her life having to always defend herself. You know, this is one of the biggest reasons. Well, this is one of my biggest problems with Islam, because Sharia law is that a woman's word is only worth half of what a man's word is worth. There's no way. There is nobody who can ever convince me that there is anything equanimical about Islam for women. And so all these women that are out there, you really should look into what it is that you're supporting. And I don't, freedom to choose your own faith. You go ahead. If you want to claim yourself as only being worth half as much, your mind and your word being worth only half as much as a man's, well, I guess that's your business, right? But don't expect me to respect it. Don't expect me to respect it, and don't expect me to defend it, right? Because I won't. Anyway, Easter. Means something to me. Celebrated with my cats. Only ones that Easter means anything to in this house besides me, right? Been watching, for shits and giggles, I've been watching these bad auditions for like X Factor and America's Got Talent and stuff. I auditioned once for America's Got Talent, and it was, I'll never ever do that again. That was so degrading. It was so degrading. And then to watch like these videos of these horror, it's like, oh my God. It's like, do these people really think they can sing? I mean, to have, I mean, it's like an exercise in self-flagellation, right? Like, you hear about the Filipinos and the people in Mexico and South America who do the self-flogging, right? And then the crucifixion to reenact and all this stuff. And it's just like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. But watching some of these people in their auditions, it's just like, ooh. I mean, I think I can sing, but I don't think I can't sing. Let's put it that way. I mean, I'm obviously not great, because if I were a great singer, then people would want to play music with me, and nobody wants to play music with me. So I mustn't be great. But it feels good to sing. At least it used to. No, I really like Joni Mitchell's music, and because it's more than music. It's transcendent poetry in the same way that Dylan and Cohen were. It's springtime, and Easter and everything, and it makes me think of her song Green. She's got on that album Blue, she's got green and blue on the album, and they're both really exquisite pieces of music. Born with a moon in Cancer, choose her a name she will answer to. Call her green, and the winters cannot fade her. Call her green for the children who made a little green. Be a gypsy dancer. He went to California. He everything is warmer there. So you write him a letter and say, her eyes are blue. He sends your palm, and she's lost to you, little green. He's a non-conformer, just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow. Just a little green, like the nights when the northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Child with a child pretending, weary of lies you were sending home. So you sign all the papers in the family name. You're sad and you're sorry, but you're not ashamed. A little green, have a happy ending. Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow. Just a little green, like the nights when the neon lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Ain't that the truth? Moral of that story is wear a condom. Anyway, happy spring.